Hello you guys, this is Christina BX and I'm coming in with another one. Today I'm coming in to talk about the best foundations for oily skin, particularly my oily skin, and how I use those foundations in the summertime. If you want to see what I have to say, stay tuned. Okay you guys, let's jump right into it. I don't want this video to be too long. I'm just really coming in with my opinions and how I deal with certain foundations and makeup during the summer months. I want to talk about this Loreal True Match. This is the original True Match formula from Loreal. I think this is a good foundation. I think it's sort of in the middle of the pack. I think it's good if you do have oily skin, but I don't think that it's very long wearing. I think that you may get 4 hours out of it tops before maybe your oils may peek through and you may have to powder it down or refresh your face, but it is a good formula. It is lightweight, it is very good in the summertime, and it really works well with oily skin. The next one I'm going to talk about is the Born This Way from Too Faced. I think this is a very good foundation. I think it's satin. Again, this is one that's in the middle of the pack. I think that this can be used by both oily and dry skin, although I do believe that oily skin people can use this very well. It comes off with a satiny finish. Again, I wouldn't say that this is a 12-hour foundation. I think this would maybe 4 to 6 hours, and I think as you sweat or as your oils pool in the summer months when it's really hot, I think you may have to refresh this every now and again if you have a very long day. But if you're going out to a cookout or a barbecue or something, this foundation is very good. It's lightweight, it's satiny, love the formula, and it just looks very well and works well with anything that you put on top of it. This foundation that I really like, again, this is sort of in the middle of the pack. And what I mean by middle of the pack is foundations that can be worn by both oily and dry skin people, depending on how oily or how dry you are. This is the Maybelline Better Skin Foundation. This foundation is very good. It's good for those times when you don't want a really matte foundation and you want more of a satiny finish to your face, and you're not pretty much worrying about it separating or looking gross or wearing away. This is a very good foundation for that. I am in the color, in this, I don't see, oh, I'm in 95 Coconut. This foundation is amazing. I recommend it. However, I do want to say, as far as long lasting, this is not a very good long wearing one. Again, maybe 6 hours tops. After that, you will have to refresh. So again, if you're having a long day, if you're going to be out all day, if you're going to be at a distance and you can't get back, you may have to refresh this with a little powder or a little reapplication, but for the most part, this is an amazing drugstore foundation. The next ones I'm going to talk about are one more I want to talk about is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. Again, this is in the middle of the pack, more satiny, not necessarily matte, but it does come off very matte-ish. You put it on, it really sticks to the skin, it works well, it blends well. I only have the satin. I only have the sample size, and I really use this as a highlighter over other foundations because I didn't have a larger bottle, but I love the formula. The formula is amazing. I think this works really well, and you could use this and go a long time. Yet again, not an extreme long time, but you will go a really long time wearing this foundation and you will not have a problem. Talk about is one of my recommendations. I love this. This works very well on my skin. It's the Maybelline Matte Poreless. I'm 355 Coconut. This foundation is amazing. I like this foundation because it is matte. It is super duper matte. I mean, really, it's long wearing. It really doesn't allow your oils to pull to the surface. I mean, this foundation is really good, but very matte. If you want a foundation that is matte, that's going to stay for long hours, that's not going to separate or do anything on your skin, this is the one. But I do want to caution you, it can make your face dry. So my recommendation is to have a facial spray or something that you can refresh it, like so. When you're out and about, carry your refresher spray. This will just refresh the foundation so that it doesn't feel so dry. But as far as long wearing, this can go, I mean, I've gone as far as 12, 13, 14 hours and this stays in place. I love this foundation. I recommend it immensely. Notch up from that I do love is the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation Pro Matte. It is amazing. I am in the color 112 Cocoa. This foundation is great. I mean, literally it lasts a very long time. I love how it handles my oils. If my oils just pull to the surface, it never goes beyond this lovely healthy glow that you can get from it. To me, this turns into a luminous foundation for for oily skin. I mean, it handles my oils beautifully. I look like I have this lovely glow no matter how hot I get. I sweat. I don't sweat. I mean, this foundation really looks amazing, and I really think that I love this foundation more than any other one. As an everyday drugstore foundation, I wear this to work. I have very little transfer. I love this foundation and I recommend it if you have extremely oily skin. That is my favorite, but it's a little bit more higher end. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I love this foundation. This foundation too is amazing. I do think that the price point is a little high for everyday wear, $35, and from what you get in this bottle, I do think that you will find yourself replacing this a lot if you wear it every day. So I don't wear it every day, but this foundation has such an amazing it goes on amazingly. The coverage is great. It just like slides on so beautifully. It sits so beautifully. It sets beautifully. You can put any type of other matte concealer, blends like a dream with this foundation. Powders, contours, highlights, everything looks amazing on top of this foundation, and I just think that the quality of it is great. I think Estee Lauder has been around for a very long time, so they really know how to get in there and make a good product. The only thing I wish they would is change the smell, because it smells like paint. But other than that, you put it on 3 seconds after you put it on, you don't smell that paint smell. But this foundation is amazing, and I recommend it for anyone with oily skin. This is the one that I would go for. So that's all the foundations that I want to talk about today. These were basically the ones I recommend, and then the ones I don't recommend if you have oily skin. I just want to say that all these brands are wonderful. All these foundations are in their own way wonderful, but some just do not work with oily skin, or just do not work with my skin. And those that do work are amazing. They are amazing products. So this is Christina BX. I am Products Junkie, and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye.